Kanye West just seems to be pissing everyone off at the moment with his concert where he declared that if he would have voted, he would have voted Donald Trump. He was then kind of addressed with some boos. Some Yeezys were thrown in his direction, I believe. And then he's continued that on to where he had to perform in the Sacramento Kings game where he waited for a while, kept them waiting at bay, and then performed a whole 2 to 3 songs before going on a 14-minute rampage talking about Jay-Z. Several of the Sacramento Kings players were not happy with that, and one of them which was DeMarcus Cousins. So we've got Jason out in New York to come in and discuss this, but let's first take a look at what DeMarcus Cousins had to say via Snapchat.
Kanye performed 3 songs and bounced. He bounced on us, yo. Kanye bounced.
So I think he was kind of joking at the same time as like, this is what you kind of expect from Kanye West at the moment. I believe I was lucky enough to go to one of his concerts where he performed the full magnitude of his songs. But then there was someone I think I know close to me that went 2 days after that weren't so lucky, where he decided to stop an hour before the end of his, after 25 minutes into his performance, an hour before it was scheduled to end, to say that his voice wasn't in shape, so he was just going to call it the concert. So Jason, what's Kanye up to?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did I put that in the
Jason.
camera? I didn't mean for that to happen. You know, sorry. The Giants won big yesterday, Francis. Did you see that? You mentioned it was a Sacramento Kings game. You meant to say Sacramento Kings Arena, but that's okay. The Golden One Center. So it's like a brand new arena, and you know Kanye's there on the Saint Pablo tour. Francis, here's the most amazing thing about it. Kanye canceled the rest of his tour today.
Oh
completely.
My God.
And all he's been doing over Instagram is posting fashion things. Like, I mean, today alone he posted 100 posts, which breaks your record of 3. So I'm not sure if you were upset about that, if you're trying to set a personal record. So you got to post 97 more Instagram posts today to keep up with Yeezy.
Well, this is a guy that said that he was going off social media to create airspace, basically, so that he can go forward and create. So he doesn't seem to be doing that. He seems to be focusing on other things to divert away from what he really is good at, which is singing, rapping, his music. But this is Kanye West. He's never just focused on this. He's always had an ulterior motive to everything. I don't understand, though. There's a lot of people out there that are saying this is a Kardashian effect. Kanye was mental from the moment he stepped foot into the limelight. Like, this isn't just, as much as I would like to put a lot of the blame on the Kardashians and blame them for a lot of atrocities that go on in this world, I don't know if I can completely say that they're to blame for Kanye West's demise as of recent. He just likes to be controversial. You know why, Jason? Because it gets the people going. That's
true.
it.
You make a good point, because you also brought up the Kardashians. I'm not sure if you've recently seen, but Tristan Thompson, I believe, is done with enter Kardashian A here, B here, C here, who cares which one. And he's been playing better. Yeah. So maybe if Kim and Kanye were to break up, Kanye would release even better music, because I've always been on the side of Kanye releases great music. He's a musical genius. He's mental. But I found it interesting that a lot of the Kings players were there. It is their new arena. And I just can't believe that he just drops the mic and runs off the stage. Like, he literally ran off the stage. So some people are probably saying, what does this have to do with sports? Well, it wasn't just DeMarcus Cousins. Willie Cauley-Stein was there. Anthony Tolliver was there. And they had 2 tweets that were sent out. The people of greater Sacramento area got schemed and paid to listen to Ye try to brainwash y'all with some shenanigans, laughing my ass off without music. And then the next one came from, I think, Anthony Tolliver. This dude, Kanye, just stole money from 22,000 fans in 25 minutes. Craziest thing I've ever seen in entertainment. 22,000 fans in 25 minutes. That's like what Joel Embiid's averaging, 22 points in 25 minutes.
Well, I mean, if you work it out, how many songs he played, he probably got something like, from the arena and everything that he took in, he probably get paid like $500,000 per song. So not a bad day at the office for Kanye West. But this is the thing. It's not just that this is kind of funny from the outside looking in. I would be so pissed off because I got to experience the full magnitude of Kanye West's live performance in his Saint Pablo tour. It is an experience. It was one of the most surreal things. I don't know whether I was so intrigued at this character, but then kind of digging his music. Like, I love all of his old stuff. And he played so much of his old stuff as well, which was great. But it was just the guy loves to treat himself as a godly-like figure. The whole performance is based around the fact that you can barely even see him. He's all hazy, so he might be there or not. I'm actually under the full idea that he could probably just perform it from backstage and just have a stunt double up there and just kind of talk through the mic, because no one actually sees him. He just kind of wanders around in this big square kind of flotation device so that it makes it look like a saint. But here's the last point I wanted to leave with. You can be like so pissed off at Kanye West for everything he's doing at the moment. But I think there's also two sides to this argument as well. Like, on a political side of it, Kanye West said some ridiculous things, but he also said that he was going to vote for Trump. And he actually said a couple of decent points in amongst his rampage of shit, basically, is that this is a safe space. Like, you come together to listen to music, whether you voted for Hillary, you voted for Trump, or whatever, come here, enjoy the music, you can talk about it. I dig that. That's the only way we're going to try to kind of reach a consensus and move forward. But then when you partner that with some ridiculous statements like, I would build the wall and racism is rife in America, stop focusing on it, then it kind of disparages your argument, so I don't want to listen to it.
Yeah, I mean, I love Kanye, man. The entertainment value is just through the roof.
I know.
Like, if you've gotten to see him live, it's like we have, it's great. If you've gotten to see more than 25 minutes, it's even better. If you got to see it without a Facebook lying to you rant and Jay-Z and Beyonce rant, it's probably even better. Like,
I don't know what's coming up from next, but I fear for everyone involved, for everyone there, because I'm sure it'll be exciting to see. But all right, let us know. Have you been pissed off by Kanye West as of recent? Were you perhaps going to one of his concerts that he now has cancelled? What do you feel about that? Hit us in the comment section below. Come back to TYT Sports and subscribe.